Going on, guys? Mike here, and in today's video we're going to talk about opportunism, and this is a topic that I'm reading about currently in the 50th Law book by Robert Greene with 50 Cent. And what he pretty much talks about opportunism is it's not what you think it is. In our society, opportunism has a negative connotation to it, meaning you're opportunistic, like you would go after something and just for your own needs and wouldn't give a fuck about if you were fucking people over or not. For example, if you fucked your best friend's wife because in a moment of vulnerability she threw herself at you like that, or on a business venture you were opportunistic and you fucked a bunch of people over. That's not what it is. That's just the negative connotation with it. What he talks about in his book is opportunism is pretty much being resourceful. So like turning maybe a negative situation into a positive. That's pretty much what it is. And he talks about how there is no bad or good situations, there's only neutral, and what you do with the situations is all up to you. It's all up to your resourcefulness and an attitude of opportunism. And he talks about the 50 Cent example where 50 just got out of prison, and while he was in prison he became friends with the leader of a gang, a really notorious violent gang. And when he went back to the street hustling life of like selling crack on the corner and shit, he realized that it was going to take years and years to get where he wanted to financially so that he could start his music career. So in an opportunistic attitude, what he did was he was very like creative with it. He actually hired the gang to rob all of the street corner hustlers, the people selling like crack and shit on the corner, to rob them, steal all their drugs, and keep the jewelry but give the drugs to 50. So the whole entire street hustling gang was completely fucked up because it was just you had your corner and that's where you sold your drugs at. But now it was like back to the old days where you get your crew together and you guys are selling on a larger scale. You couldn't do that, and you had to do this because if he didn't do it, then he'd get killed by trying to be too aggressive and trying to control the world. But it all comes down to your flow and stuff like that, your mental attitude, opportunism, pretty much. And so when that happened, when he decided to do that, he just like sat back and watched and like laughed in self-amusement because all the street hustlers were freaking the fuck out and he was just making money, and that led him to his music career. And I guess how you can apply this to you could really apply this to fucking anything. If you're working at a shitty like retail job, for example, you could apply it to that. You could turn that into a positive. You can learn as much as you can from the corporation, your supervisors, the people around you. Oh, sun's all up in the shot. There we go. Let's just keep right here. You can learn as much as you can from while you're at the job, and work your hardest and actually try and get fulfillment out of that while doing other business ventures, doing video blogs, for example, video blogs, or investing, or whatever business venture you're doing. You have to have multiple ventures and just keep on turning negatives into positives. Like for example, man, there's like so many good examples out there. Let's see, I'm trying to think of one. There's just like a lot of good 50 Cent examples because he was always down and out. Like he was just always fucking down and out. This is a guy that grew up with no parents. Like his dad wasn't there when he was growing up, and his mom was murdered when he was 8 years old. So he always had to have an attitude where he was turning negatives into positive because he was given nothing. And I think that's actually a blessing in disguise when you think about it, because it forces you to think and engage your mind. Like it challenges you and it really brings forward the best of yourself. Like I'm not just saying that for like a cheesy self-development perspective where bring forth the best side of yourself or whatever, but it will. And that right there is the fucking spice of life. That is happiness. That is having fun. That is growing. That is like the shit in life. Like when your brain is fucking engaged, you can do anything. You can literally turn around anything and have fun with it. When your brain isn't engaged, you're bored. You're looking to external stimulus like video games or TV or like ice cream or something like that. Your life doesn't have as much purpose. You don't have as much drive. When you're engaged and you're fucking challenged, and the only way that you're going to succeed is if you fucking hustle your ass off and do what needs to be done, that is the spice of life. The spice of life. Anyways, that's today's video on opportunism. So pretty much what you can take away from that is be opportunistic and don't have the negative. You don't even have to say it like that. Be resourceful. Use your resourcefulness, and your life will transform before your eyes. So I'll give you a quick shot of where I'm at. Yay! So I'm pretty much doing all these video blogs on the train tracks because if I did them at my house, there'd be like 10 people walking in and out of the shot all the fucking time. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing these, and hopefully you guys, whoever the fuck is watching this, I'm pretty much just doing this for my own self-amusement. I don't really know who's watching these, but whatever. Fucking get some entertainment out of it. Fucking laugh at me or something. I don't know. Whatever. Until next time. Peace.